Hey there, tech fans. Lily back at Starting Up HK. We're here at day one for Health Tech. I'm standing with my new friend Stratus, who's here with Insight. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me here. So it's a
Yeah.
great event. A lot of people show up. Actually, there's a lot of good feedback. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to all the talks the rest of the day.
Yeah. So, tell us about Insight and what brings you to the
Sure.
conference?
So Insight actually is a AI medical image diagnostics company. So basically, we do like a lot of deep learning stuff. So it's the core technology behind AI. It's the trend, what's going on
Right.
right now. So we analyze the medical imaging for the doctors to help them actually be more efficient, work faster, and basically support them during their everyday routine.
Right. So when doctors have like their X-rays and things like that, you're training the software and like how to spot little things in there to help the doctors out. Am I sort of on the mark?
Yes, exactly. So basically, we use some algorithms trained with a lot of data.
Yeah.
So for X-ray, for CT, MRI, and also for example, biopsy images. When you do a biopsy, so you take the tissue and you analyze it and you scan it.
Right.
It's a very tedious task. I mean, like doctors, they tend like to use the microscope. Spend a lot of time, get tired. So it's easy to miss something,
Right.
some abnormality, or in all this there. It can be like thousands of cells existing in
Right.
one cell, so it's easy to miss one important one. So AI helps them basically guide them.
Right.
It's like a GPS, it's a GPS for cars, but GPS like very good for medical images.
Got it. So it's man and machine working together to
Exactly.
make things a little bit easier and a little more efficient, right?
And not like a professor of Stanford said, like, because in the past, a lot of people were worried like AI, like replacing doctors, all that. That's
Right,
that's a
right.
very funny, now everybody knows that it's something funny, that's something people just, anyway, so the idea right now, I can just pass, I had this discussion so many times. So the idea right now is like, as the professor said, like, doctors using AI actually may replace doctors not using AI. So basically it means
Right.
efficiency will come up into the game. So we come into the game. So doctors need to adjust. Always doctors are very smart, always learning fast, so there wouldn't be a problem. And we already get a lot of positive feedback. And AI
Yeah.
becomes part of the routine.
Yeah. So for you guys, right, you were telling me earlier that you have a couple offices in the region, right? And so you
Yes.
represent Hong Kong. What's exciting to you about this market or this ecosystem?
First of all, our company is headquarters is Shenzhen, but we have a Hong Kong office. We started
Yeah.
from Chinese University of Hong Kong,
Ah.
and but the company now moved like to mainland China due to like investment that it comes from there.
Okay.
So we have also office in Beijing and Chengdu. So different areas, different cities,
Yeah.
and China market and Hong Kong market is a little bit different, the way they approach things. Right now, I would say, and also international A market is growing pretty fast
Okay.
and catching up a lot. And I would say it's a very interesting time,
Yeah.
especially this year and next year. If you tell me like 2 years ago, what's going to happen, I wouldn't expect this progress, honestly.
Okay.
So 2 years ago, we're trying to convince doctors basically about the AI and explain to them. And right now, if you go to big AI conferences like RSNA for radiology conferences, you will see like doctors
Yeah.
talking in AI terms. So that's amazing. And that's a tool already been established right now.
All right, that's pretty cool. So you've been part of helping sort of get that conversation, right? Getting your foot in
Yes.
the door, so to get doctors to adopt this technology and bring all this benefit to everyone,
Exactly.
right? So how did you get into this? Were you always a tech geek who was working with like data science and AI, or did you come from the medical side of things?
Yes, actually, my background also is like computer science. So I was also the reason I came here to Hong Kong is basically because I was working in the computer vision lab
Okay.
in HK UST, Hong Kong University of Science Technology.
Right.
So basically, I just focused on the medical imaging after that. So
Yeah.
quite like now almost 10 years working on this field.
All right, that's pretty cool. And so there's a university sort of spin-off aspect to this company.
So the company
right?
started from a Chinese University of Hong Kong. So also, a lot of big companies actually started from there,
Yeah.
like SenseTime and other big companies, and an AI.
Yeah.
AI related. So Chinese University is also doing pretty well, international research level. A lot of good scholars from there, and also HKUST. So I think Hong Kong University is right now very strong,
Yeah.
and now kind of pays off in the market.
All right, it's a pretty cool way for to see that young people are like moving into this ecosystem and
Exactly.
moving it forward, right?
It's a good, actually, Hong Kong is a good timing because I was an entrepreneur in the past. I saw like how things a little bit the last 5 years changed. I'm talking
Yeah.
again about the AI. So initially, right now, 3 years ago, we basically describing what's going on. But right now, you see like all this investment support coming from the government for AI, robotics, and healthcare. Actually, asking me again 2 years ago, I would say no way. But suddenly things change so fast, and I'm very happy right now to be right here. This is a good timing. I tell like people just if you want to start their business, just come here. It's a good time,
Yes. Well, it's a very exciting time to be here. Thank you so much for joining us for this interview, Stratus. And so stay tuned to our channel for more videos from Start Me Up HK.